In a quiet village nestled near the mountains, lived a man named Raghav. One morning he walked to a barren patch of land he had inherited. In his hand, a tiny seed. With hope in his heart, he planted it, watered it, protected it from the scorching sun and heavy rains. Days turned into weeks, and the seed slowly sprouted. Raghav's eyes gleamed with joy. But one evening, a storm struck. Lightning roared, winds howled, and by morning, the plant was gone. Raghav stood before the ruined patch of land, crushed, but not defeated. The next morning, he planted another seed. Again, he nurtured it. Again, it grew. And again, nature had its way. A landslide swept the plant away. The villagers laughed. "Why waste your time?" they said. "Get a job like everyone else. Life is easier that way." But Raghav was different. He planted again, seasons passed, and this time, the plant bore fruit. It was small, but sweet. Encouraged, Raghav kept going. The plant became a tree, and the tree gave more fruit each year. As the tree grew, Raghav needed help. He hired a young man named Karan. He paid him not with money, but with a share of the fruit. Soon, more helpers joined. Raghav wasn't tending the tree himself anymore. He was planting more trees across the land. Karan and the others worked hard. Raghav, he read, planned, and watched the orchard flourish. One day, Karan looked at Raghav resting under a tree, sipping juice. Frustrated, he whispered to a co-worker, "We do all the hard work, and he enjoys the luxury." An elderly worker nearby smiled gently. "Do you know," he said, "how many times he planted seeds that never grew? How often he stayed up during storms to protect these trees? While we work for fruit, he worked for the root." That night, Karan went to Raghav. "I understand now," he said. "I want to learn how to plant my own tree." Raghav smiled and handed him a seed. Moral of the story: jobs provide stability, businesses require risk, but while employees work for fruits, entrepreneurs work for roots. Starting a business is like planting a seed. It takes time, risk, and resilience. Others may join once the tree is grown, but only the planter knows the struggle beneath the surface. If you want to own the orchard, you must dare to plant your first seed.